What's up, everybody? Joseph here, and I have some exciting news. Yes, exciting for me anyways. I got an email from NASA, not NASA. I mean, I'm not going to space camp and I'm not going into space, but I did get an email, an acceptance email from NASA Social, and I am getting the opportunity to go down to Virginia and to the Wallops flight facility and get a up close and personal look behind the scenes of how they put the rockets together, and I get to witness the next rocket launch. It's an Orbital ATK. It's going up to the International Space Station. I think it's delivering supplies, and that's happening this Sunday. So yeah, I got a lot to do. I gotta pack, I gotta get all my gear. Oh my God, I gotta take so much gear. I'm gonna have big lenses, small lenses, vlogging cameras, big cameras. I'm gonna take my Hasselblad. I'm gonna take it all. I have no idea what they're gonna permit me to bring in. I did email the person in charge of all of this, and they said whatever I bring, it has to fit on my lap in the buses. I don't know how that's gonna work. So I got a lot to do. I got to get some food together. I got to get some clothes together. I got to figure out how to get down there in a timely manner. I'm taking the van. I'm going to camp. So come along with me. I'm going to try to vlog every day, if not multiple times a day. I'll be shooting video throughout, trying to cover the entire event. Hopefully I'll have something that I can put together at the end. I won't be posting on a daily basis. I doubt I'll have that kind of Wi-Fi or internet connectivity, and I'll do my best to keep you posted, but I gotta get going. I gotta get ready. I gotta pack. Oh, and be sure to follow my Twitter and my Instagram accounts. I will be posting daily, all day long. So, but yeah, I gotta go. Launch was supposed to be Sunday morning, but I just got an update that it has been postponed. I had to stop and buy some extra groceries since my trip is being extended. So I'm about to leave, and I've got a 5-hour drive ahead of me. I'm flying solo on this, and should be a fun trip. Arrived at this KOA in Shinna, wherever I'm at. I forget what the name of it is. The place is underwater. It's absolutely flooded. I did not pack appropriately. I do happen to have a raincoat with me, but I have no extra shoes. Well, I do have extra shoes, but they look like this. You see those? That's how I gotta get to the bathroom. Morning from Shinkotig, Shinkotig KOA campgrounds in Virginia, just about 10 minutes east, I guess, of the Wallops flight facility. Wanted to give you guys a quick update. I was planning on running this morning, but it's kind of a lazy morning. I need to cook some breakfast / lunch, I guess that's called brunch, and go do a little exploring. Call time to be at the visitor center for the NASA Social event is like 12 o'clock.
2 hours later.
All right, I am at the Wallops Visitor Center. This is the NASA flight facility, and I'm about to go in and meet the rest of the social media group. So pretty excited. Yeah, it's about that time. So we'll see you guys on the inside. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll do some stuff outside first. Rockets in the background. What's up, everybody? So day one at the Wallops flight facility here in Virginia is done. It's actually been done for a while now. It's about 5:45. We were done by 2:30. I got the opportunity to watch the briefing at the flight center. They gave us kind of the lowdown on what was going to be on the rocket that they're sending up to the ISS, otherwise known as International Space Station. And there was a lot of smart people in the room. I was not one of them, but I did listen and I did tweet and I did, spread the word. And it was actually very interesting. So I'm excited to see what's in store for tomorrow. Stay tuned. Actually, don't stay tuned. You guys are watching this video. It's going to be a whole compilation. I don't know why I keep thinking that you're watching these piecemeal. But anyway, so stay tuned for the next part. Okay, so this is day two, and it looks like we're being bussed over to the actual flight facility. I'm excited. It's going to be a full day of tours, and hopefully we'll get up and close to the rocket. Excited. I have any food in my teeth this time? Yeah. Got time. Heading over to the launch pad. There you go. There you go. Where the ships see the rocket. Go to get all cleaned up and put away. So we are out, not that far from the launch pad. Unfortunately, we don't get to get super close. Let's see if I can pan around here. The rocket is right. Oops. Try that again. The rocket is right there. Yeah, it feels far because it's a wide lens, but it's out there. Call it a day. Call it a day. It's about to go into, I believe it's called the HIF, and it stands for Horizontal Integration Facility. That's where they take all of the different sections of the rocket in its horizontal state and made them together, marry them together, and basically build the entire rocket laying down horizontally. And from there they ship it out to the launch site, to the launch pad, and that's where they tilt it up. Fight off 1,000 monsters hiding in the sands on Mars. Hijack a flying saucer, steady on the hand. Fly home, sweet home, where the saucers go to get all cleaned up. So after the HIF facility, we also got to go be a part of the flight briefing. We'll talk about the launch and the preparation for the launch and the science that's going into the launch. So all very cool stuff. I'm getting more and more excited by the minute. So we're on a lunch break right now, and then we're going to be going back. I forget what we're doing. I have to check the schedule, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Call it a day. Call it a day. Call it a day. We are in the flight control center, and we're just kind of chilling. We have kind of free reign to the whole space. There's a destruct button about 20 feet from me. That's pretty amazing. I'll post a photo, or maybe I'll just walk over and show you guys the video. Wow, what a day. So today was the big day at the Wallops flight facility. We did a lot today. We went to the HIF. That was pretty awesome. We got to see, you know, where and how they put the rockets together. We also went to the launch pad, although it was, you know, like a half a mile away. We got to go into a space, one of the buildings where they build the big balloons, the balloons that they send up into the lower or upper atmosphere, I should say. And we also got to hear a couple different people speak. We got to see the briefing for the flight tomorrow. Let me just say, this day turned out to be a beautiful day. It is gorgeous right now. I'm out at the beach again. I just pulled over here on the side and popped the top and put up the hammock, just trying to relax. We have to be at the buses tomorrow at 2:15 and the launch is at 4:39, so it gives us some time to get there and get set up. But I think the highlight of the day was hearing astronaut Catherine Heyer. I think she goes by K Heyer. She's been on a few shuttle missions and had a lot of wonderful things to say about the program. And yeah, it was a great experience altogether. So fingers crossed tomorrow they are going to do the launch. So I will obviously be filming and shooting and doing everything I possibly can to capture the event. Yeah. So I think that's probably what's coming up next. Stay tuned.
Thompson, a man who inspired us to dream big and who was the driving force for our company and our nation's space program. OA is go.
OA is go. Launch team is go to proceed with final countdown at T-minus 10 minutes. Check 418.
What's up, guys? So I am day number 3 and this is the post-launch update. So this morning I had to be up at like 1:30 a.m. Drug myself out of bed and got myself there. I brought 3 cameras in. You know, I went a little nuts. We got bused to the location, the viewing location. I think we're about 2 miles away from the actual rocket itself. We were all worried about weather. Weather was a factor. That's why they partially why they postponed it from Sunday to Monday. And, you know, as I was leaving the campsite to go meet up with the buses, I was driving through rain. I saw lightning flashes and I'm thinking, this is not going to happen today. Anyway, long story short, we got out to the viewing area, just a big grassy open space. The press was there. You know, just lined up photographers with, you know, cameras and video cameras. And I think we were there like an hour and a half ahead of time. So we got set up and then it was just a waiting game. They had the big loudspeaker behind us, which was great because you could hear mission control or, excuse me, the command center talking about all the goes and no-goes and all of the different anomalies that they were seeing. I guess they ended up having to battle a few different issues. Weather said no go, and they wanted to push it to be to the maximum window, which was 4 minutes and 59 seconds. And then as we got closer and they started to do the goes and no goes again, they asked weather if it was a go no go, and weather gave the thumbs up, green light. So it was a launch. Everybody was like excited and nervous, and for me it was I'd never seen one, so I was pretty excited, pumped. You know, when they first hit 0 on the countdown, you don't hear anything, and you'll see a flash of light after a couple seconds, and even then you're not hearing anything because we're 2 miles away and it takes sound, you know, some time to travel. And once you hear those engines throttle up and they go, oh man, it's pretty impressive. It lit up the sky, obviously, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Woo! Woo! For me, it's, you know, I was there, so I'm remembering as I watched that video what it was like. So if you ever get a chance to apply to the social, the NASA social, do it. I mean, it's a great group, well put together. You know, they went all out to make sure everybody, you know, got to experience the briefings, the behind the scenes, you know, the NIF, which is, or the HIF, sorry, which is that horizontal integration facility that I talked about. You know, it's a great experience, but the launch itself, just awesome, you know, and it's sad because it happens so fast. You know, I have another clip here I can show you guys where I actually pull the camera off the tripod and just hand hold it. It just keeps going, and that concussion, you can feel it all the way up. And once it went up through the clouds and started getting too far away, it was just a little speck of light, but you could hear it. It just kept going and going and going. And I mean, the whole process of, you know, if I had the right gear to track it, or, you know, the right kind of tripod to track it, it would have been awesome. But you can actually see it when it gets up and it does its separation. I'm glad I made the trip. Now I got to make the trip back. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, great experience. Yeah, definitely worth the drive. And if I get the opportunity, I'd love to do it again. I'd love to bring my family, and that would be incredible. So subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up if you guys like the video, or if not, you know, smash that dislike button, however you want to do it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for other videos. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.
We worked weather for a while, and you know, there are these what are called triggered lightning constraints, which basically the rocket and its plume can actually trigger lightning from clouds, even if there's no lightning observed or present. So those are safety rules to make sure that the range can always have control of the rocket. And there's one, the cumulus cloud tops rule, that we were violating, I think, as late as 30 minutes before the launch. So. And we were looking at the radar, and there was one little cell right over where we were planning to fly. So that was causing concern, but eventually it moved off to the east, and most of that weather went off. And so we did push to the end of the 5-minute window just to give more time for the weather to progress out more to the east, and the range went green, and we're very happy about that. And everything else was very smooth.